Oluwo of Iwo. Let's talk about Oluwo of Iwo. We covered the story. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? We covered the story, but if you remember this young man, King Kabiesi of Oluwo of Iwo, he came out accusing the Oni Igbakeji Orisha Iku Baba Yeye, accusing him of housing his ex-wife and children, and then questioned. We played the video here. I can't play video today because of my struggle streaming. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me cough. So, and I even forgot what I was covering about 2 weeks ago, that I had watched a video from Asabe Africa. If you want to go see that video, go to Asabe Africa YouTube, and you will see a full-blown interview by the ex-wife, a Jamaican Canadian lady that ended up in Nigeria for Dirty December. I don't know if it was Dirty December, but something like that. Was hanging out with the Elegushis, and then all those KBACs, hanging out with them, and then found an interest in her, and then decided to marry her. So, but there's all kind of conflicting stories, but it's questioning the paternity of the only child that they have together. But what's her name? Her name is Chanel. Queen Chanel has now broken silence, they said, but I think it's actually an old interview. I've seen that interview from a long time ago, but I think it's worth highlighting some of the things she said. But they were trending everywhere on social media, some of the things that she said. But let me read this article from the Eagle Online Nigeria, and then we'll take it from there. It says the former wife of the Oluwo of Iwo, Queen Chanel Sheen, has dismissed recent allegations made. Okay, that might be a more recent thing. Made by Oba Abdurrashid Akombi, who accused the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi or Jaja II, of plotting to kill him through her. The former wife of the Oluwo of Iwo in Osun State. Oh, so Iwo is in Osun State. I thought Iwo was in Kwara State. Okay, interesting. She spoke on the development in a statement she issued on Thursday via her Instagram page. Queen Chanel described the claims as false, misleading, and damaging to the integrity of the Yoruba traditional institution. She emphasized that the Oni of Ife never introduced her to Oluwo, nor had any hand in their relationship. She said, for the record, I was introduced to Mr. Akombi, Kabiyesi Akombi, by a respected Lagos monarch, not by the Oni of Ife. That would be the Elegushi. At no time did this monarch introduce me to Mr. Kabiyesi Akombi for any malicious intent. Oba Akombi had earlier alleged in a Facebook video that Oni or Ogunwusi conspired against him by setting him up with a woman who allegedly attempted to poison him and orchestrate his assassination. He further claimed that the woman, whom he later identified as his ex-wife, bore him a child whose paternity he questioned. But Queen Chanel countered this allegation, insisting that Oluwo's narratives were fabricated. She recalled fond memories of her time as Olori, adding that Oba Akombi had been absent from the life of their son, Prince Oduduwa, for over 5 years. It's probably like Tubaya Omamole Babae. When it's time, the child will know the way to their father's house. That's a fallacy. It's not true. It has never been true, by the way. Okay. Some children will be curious and look for some kind of void to be filled. They will look for answers. Sometimes they will find the answer and it's still not fulfilling. So it's bullshit for the most part. Okay. I'm saying that to all my traditional African brothers. It's bullshit, complete bullshit. Okay. That eventually the child, if you don't have a relationship with that child, nothing will happen. If you have a relationship with the child and something happened to your marriage, you need to learn to calm down and leverage the relationship you have with that child. They will never forget. They will find you and they will have fond memories of the relationship you had with them, even if the woman is being wicked. Okay. But if you never had a relationship with the child, sorry, it's a wrap, it's over. Why? Because it's human psychology. Duh. Okay, it's not duh, but that's the way it works in real life. Okay, just in case you never took the time to really think about it. If you think biology means that much, no, biology is just biology. That's about it. It's the relationship that matters. All right. So he goes, Mr. Akobi resurfaced in August this year in Canada, refused to sign passport papers, but dropped $500. Okay, that's after 5 years. The first support Ududua ever received from him since we left the palace. That's, I guess, some credit to him. Queen Chanel further explained that she had taken full responsibility for raising their son alone while advocating for peaceful co-parenting. Do you think that child will ever remember $500? The wine? It's unfair, right? Well, welcome to the real world. She urged the Yoruba Traditional Council to caution the Oluwo against degrading the sacred throne. I plead with the public to disregard all falsehoods against the Oni of Ife, our foremost monarch, she added. The former queen stressed that this will be her final statement on the matter, affirming her deep respect for the Yoruba people and their institutions. Meanwhile, traditional ruler in Origbo under Ife, North local government area of Osun State, have issued a 21-day ultimatum to the Oluwo of Iwo, demanding a retraction of his recent allegations against the Oni of Ife. At a press conference held on Thursday to the Palace of Salu, Edubunation, something. I'm not going to worry about all of that. Let me just say this. She's also accused in that previous videos that he was caught in bed with underage, and he claimed that I'm a KBAC, I can do whatever I want. Okay, so I don't expect anything other than that from that guy. Just looking at his conduct on public platforms, on social media videos, so I'm not expecting much. But this is an example of when you're not able to be self-accountable. It's easier, self-accountability is easier said than done. Most people, when they talk about accountability, they're talking about pointing fingers. That's what they're talking about, and that's not accountability. Accountability is literally self-accountability. Even when it's very easy, to point fingers at, people around you, it's very easy, and you will be able to justify it because people around you they're not perfect either, right? So you find enough excuses to point fingers, but you're actually shooting yourself on the legs in the grand scheme of things, because at the end of the day, nobody is perfect, So this will be an example of it. But sometimes money they miss road. He's on the throne somewhere, enjoying the throne of the Iwo people, But all these things have repercussions. They have consequences. You just have to wait long enough. So let's just be watching. So this is a story. So Oluwo of Iwo, for as long as he continues to talk about a past marriage, I will try to cover it here. True integrity. Okay, I'm reading this real quick. True integrity and respect, both for yourself and your commitments, define your legacy. Just understand that it's beyond titles, it's beyond status and power. Power is very intoxicating. It only lasts for so long, right? So eventually, nothing lasts forever at the end of the day. Let's just all be calming down. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I've got one more. I'll be right back. This is Ola, Man of Prestige, your favorite relationship and marriage coach. If you enjoyed this, smash that like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Be a part of the Prestige family. My wife Lola and I have written 2 powerful books, Get My Marriage Back and Number 1 Red Flag, yours free at manofprestige.com. For personal coaching, send me a WhatsApp request for consultation to +1 732 305 8577. Stay tuned for more. Your journey to love and prestige starts here.